Nomads of the plains exchange a fairy tale. The lost treasures must be slumbering there. From all across the land of Arcania, each culture pursues its own legends. They journey to Yggdrasil, yearning to reach the top and meet their destinies. This is the story of Yggdrasil in the land of Arcania. Children of men passed.
Okie dokie. Hey, hi. It's me. Somewhere. There we are. Hey. How's everyone doing tonight? I hope everyone's having a good day. And I hope everyone's excited. Because I certainly am.
This is the story of Yggdrasil in the land of Arcania.
Maybe I need to keep seeing this intro. But yeah. Hi. Righty-o. Let's get into things, shall we? Switch over to the proper screen. And let's load our game.
Hail and well met, my brave heroes. Just kidding.
Hi, Janetta.
Have a nice day.
Okay. So let's see where we left off. Up. I can say exactly where we left off. We just completed our little tutorial mission. And so, now that we're full-fledged explorers, yeah, I hope you had a good rest. I understand that things can definitely be stressful for a first-time adventurer, so making sure to give you plenty of rest after each journey. But yep, now that we're full-fledged adventurers, we have permission to delve deeper into the labyrinth. Why is the screen locked? That was weird. It was locked on my OBS. Anyway. So yeah. Shall we venture back in? Or hang on. Let me see if there's any gear upgrades I can make.
Welcome! What'll it be?
You're good. You're good. I could get some staffs. This seems more like a good idea for you. So I'll do that for Jason.
What'll it be?
Sell off that one.
Anything else? Pleasure doing business.
Oh, and
Welcome.
also now that we're full adventurers, we can accept
Which would
quests.
you like to tackle?
Each time we reach a new floor in the labyrinth, we will unlock new quests. And we can accept up to 5 of them at a time. These two are DLC quests. They're like DLC grinding quests. So I won't be touching those. At least not for the time being. I might do grinding in future. We'll see. Like maybe raise up a second squad. Or maybe not. We'll see though. For now, let's accept these quests. This request from one of the city's craftsmen calls for 1 cracked mudstone for crafting.
This one?
Yes. Taking on that request, huh? You kids are hard workers. Well, listen up while I lay down the job for you. The request comes from one of the city's craftsmen. He needs you to go mine a cracked mudstone. That means finding a few of those mining points spread throughout the labyrinth and digging for some more. If I remember right, there should be one on the first floor, so keep an eye out for it. It'll also help you take someone with you who's learned the mining skill. Check and see if anyone knows it before you head in. So that's 1 quest. You also have Let Them Eat Acorns. This request comes from a restaurant calls for 3 hard cupils to use for their cakes.
This one?
Taking on that request, huh? You really are hard workers. This one comes from a restaurant in the city. They're short 3 hard cupils. Cupules? Capules? I don't know what that word is. I've never heard of that word before. And need someone to get them from the labyrinth. It looks like a monster called Rabbit Acorn drops hard cupils. They're not that strong, but you should still be careful. Labyrinth is perhaps a more dangerous place than you think. For what it's worth, looks like it's going to use the shells you collect to decorate acorn cakes. And the last quest we
Which
have
would you like
available
to
to us
tackle?
is... This whoop, bumped my mic. This request from Cyric calls for a set of materials needed to make a new weapon.
This one?
That request is from Cyric, the merchant. He's a brony with a street stall at the marketplace. Perhaps you met him? It seems he needs someone to collect materials for the equipment he crafts. As what those materials are, you'll need to ask him directly. He should be at his shop. Good luck.
What'll it be? We're counting on you.
Huh? Let's go see Cyric.
What's up?
What's up? Welcome. What brings you here today? Oh, you brought Madfur materials? The Celestian lady didn't tell you? You've, already sold me everything I need to make the Madfur myself. So I sent word to Twilight Town that my request is already complete. I guess you didn't get the note in time? Well, that's fine. Anyway you slice it, job's a job. Go talk to the Celestian lady and she'll pass along your reward. Yeah, so, this was a quest to gather materials to make an equipment. We had already made that equipment, so, yeah.
Pleasure doing business.
So we can just head back and get the reward right away. I'm glad that it doesn't, like, lock you out with a reward if you've already done it.
Which
So
will
we
it
can report that.
be? Thank you.
I received the news from Cyric. He had nothing but nice things to say about your performance. Cyric's wares are quite popular amongst the adventurers infiltrating the labyrinth, so his request was a very important one. Brony are naturally adept, but he's exceptional even by their standards. A genius among savants, if you will. As you continue to climb the labyrinth, I'm sure you'll need better equipment. So make sure to sell the materials you find at Cyric's store. That way, he can improve the quality of his goods as you raise higher. But do keep in mind that some materials will be needed for quests. Don't forget.
Here's your reward.
Well then, you'll be wanting your reward. Here you go. Thanks for your hard work. And we get a Madfur, which I've already bought. Now that you've reached level 5, new race skills have unlocked.
Which would you like to tackle?
Oh, also in the bar, there are patrons around that you can speak with. Some of them will have interesting things to say. Why, hello there. You must be adventurers. Your name's Dale. I work at the berry farm a little ways out from Iris. That's right. I come by time to time to sell the forest berries I've gathered. It'd be great if a lot of you bought some as provisions for your travels. Come see me anytime if you want some more. So from Dale, we can buy berries. We don't need any right now, but you know.
Pardon me, are you adventurers new to the city? My name's Kanissa. People call me the walking encyclopedia, but I'm just an old relic, really. If there's anything you need to know, give me a holler. My adventuring days might be behind me, but I picked up a thing or two in my years.
So, Kanissa, we can ask about, you know, various topics. Various tutorial topics. But we don't need that right now. I believe that the patrons at the bar will change every time you go up a floor, so it's useful to come back and speak with them every now and then. Hail and well met, intrepid explorers. Do you always remember to take an Ariadne thread on your adventures? It's important to have means of safely returning to Iris when you're in danger. Otherwise, better prepare for the worst. At least that's what my brother said when he forgot to bring an Ariadne thread and went through hell getting back. Don't forget yours. It's very good advice. Never forget a thread.
Man, the library sure is great. All the fish you could ever hope to catch and berries all over the place. Just make sure they're edible. Since you can carry the food you find with you, just snack on the go for a boost of energy. And it saves cash, killing 2 birds with 1 stone. Shit, who said first floor was safe enough for beginners? That goddamn wild dog is the worst. I waited until you signed, but I still almost met my maker. Stay on your toes to come across that thing. Perhaps guard or prep for its next attack after it uses fatten. Yeah. So they can tell you various things, various tips. Tips about dangerous monsters. You know, various things like that.
What'll it be? We're counting on you.
They're useful to speak to.
Welcome.
I forget, can I just use the outfit I got? No.
Anything else?
Alright, well let me just sell that off for now.
Anything else? Pleasure doing business.
Oh well. Anyway. Let's head back inside, shall we? Back into the tutelary forest. We've got some quests to do here, so... stick around on this floor. Oh, yep, thank you. Thank you for the reminder. It's gonna take me a little to get into that habit, but come on, phone. Do some fishing. Alright, we're a bit more powerful now, so let's see if we can just auto-attack things down. Let's see how this works against this weak squad. Yeah, that works. While walking through the woods, you come across the same guard from earlier. He looks up from the chickens he's watching and waves.
Hello.
Hail and well met, Sir Guild. Glad to see you completed your first mission. The guard shoots a quick smile, but his face soon darkens as his gaze falls to the floor. What's troubling you? After a moment's hesitation, the guard replies. Some of the chickens I've been watching went missing. They must have wandered deeper into the woods in search of food. I'd like to go out looking for them, but my duty is to keep watch here. I simply cannot abandon my post. You could offer to help find these chickens, if you wish, or you could simply leave. Huh? What does our intrepid band of plucky adventurers wish to do? Save Chimkum. Correct. Tell him you'll find the chickens. When you say so, the guard looks surprised. He takes your hand and thanks you. By my count, 3 chickens are missing. Please find them before monsters eat them. But be warned, these chickens will be hard to catch if one of you isn't skilled at caring for animals. With that, you wave farewell to the thankful guard and begin searching for the lost chickens.
Over there.
Well, lucky for him, we already have an idea of where they could be. Reminds me though, we should look at our skills. As we got to level 5, we now have these skills available to us. We've now learned Resuscitate, which revives the fallen ally. Sorting skill increases the inventory space by 5, and can stack, which is very good. Material yield from chopping taken to mining, and animal care. I forget, Echo, I think you already have animal care.
No, you have hunting skill. Someone have animal care? Haruka does. Okay, so Haruka will be able to grab these chickens, so that's good. Let's go ahead and just get sorting skill right away. Haruka has access to super speed, which increases act speed of the party for 1 turn. Resilience, which increases status resist. Fishing, and increases the potent of HP recovery items used by this adventure in battle. It's fairly useful, fairly useful. Let's see. Let's see. Take another level in Toxic Smoke, I think. Jason gets access to Game Changer, which transfers status elements bias from one ally into all enemies, which could have its uses. Anatomy increases enemy drop rate, which is very useful. Night Vision lets you see clearly in the dark and increases accuracy. And Gourmet doubles the amount of HP TP recovered from consuming food. Let's learn Anatomy. Then Echo, you gain access to Binding Force. For 1 turn, cut, stab, bash attacks may bind the enemy, which is pretty strong. Reflexes let you avoid tough spots with quick reflexes and increases evasion. Brute Strength lets you move heavy objects with beastly might, increases your strength. And this increases the chance of preemptive strike and your wisdom. I'm going to have you learn how to mine though. Since we do have a quest that involves that. Like for us, we already know what to check for those chickens. As you stroll through the small lane of trees, you spot a bird pecking at the grass. It's one of the chickens that went missing. You can reach out to capture the chicken or leave it alone. That's what we're here for. Haruka sneaks up on the chicken and scoops it up before it can react. This is the first chicken you captured. You need to keep looking for the other 2. Let's go find those other chickens. We can all battle these down, so it's fine.
I underestimated you.
It's true.
Easy as pie.
Bunnies are good at digging. And Mikhail now leveled up. And so can also learn sorting skill, which, yeah, I'm taking right away. And I'm not accepting any arguments.
Over there.
What was that?
Right. Find another chicken.
Oh.
There we go, found the mudstone.
Not bad.
Ooh. You found a rare material, cloudy augite. Quest is item found. Report back to the tavern to turn it in. This other chicken is up here. Here we go. Here are the acorns. We'll set up the bunker just to be safe. And hit him with the lightning. They have weak to lightning, right? No, but still.
So pointless.
Let's do the same thing again. Nice. We got all the key pills you need, as well as 2 cracked nuts. Pull back to the town to turn them in.
Over there.
And here's the final chicken. And let's turn them into the god. Yeah, we can just rush this down. Ow. It'll be fine. Someone's doing a good job of keeping everyone topped up.
Let's finish it.
There you go.
Child's play. Over there.
Here we go. While walking through the woods, you come back to the guardsman who watches over the chickens. When the guard sees you, he cheerfully skips towards you with a huge smile on his face. Do I hear clucking? They're back! Seeing the chickens you caught, the guard bows deeply in thanks. Taking the 3 clucking birds, he offers one of them back to you. We have a quiet chicken. I'd like you to give you this hen here as thanks. Forest chickens lay eggs every 3 days. Since hauling around a chicken would be a hassle, he suggests you leave it at the inn. Although you still don't know why this guard was put on chicken duty, you thank him anyway and leave. Well, before we go back, let's access this mine spot.
Found one.
Keep getting get some more materials to turn back to. Up. Let's have this encounter trigger. Come on, give me the experience. Come on. There we go. Ba 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 ba.
It's no use.
It's no use. Take this.
Best for last.
Over here.
Bunch of weaklings.
Go. We've got a fairly decent haul to turn back with. But let's make sure we don't sell the things
Welcome.
before we turn them in.
Which will it be?
Let's turn this in.
Thank you.
Back so soon. My, you're well on your way to becoming wonderful adventurers. I'll hang on to what the requester asked for. Don't worry, I'm not going to steal it. I'll be handing it over to them myself. I suspect you'll come across a lot of jobs like this one, with someone requesting that a specific item be gathered. If you come across a request for a rare ore, you might be unable to obtain it until one of your guildmates learns some more mining skills. Same goes for collecting or chopping other materials. Certain rare items call for specific skills. Remember that. Well, I suppose I should hand over your reward.
Well done.
Here you go. Thanks for all your hard work. Hope to see you taking on more requests. You get some analysis scopes.
What'll it be?
Analysis scopes, if we have a look, can add an enemy's info to the codex so we can see what's up with them. Can be fairly useful if we're encountering a dangerous enemy for the first time.
Which will it be?
Let's turn these
Thank
in.
you.
Turning in a request? Let's see, looks like you need to bring back a specific item. Why don't I just have a peek at what you brought back? Yep, all there. This request is complete. Not much of a challenge, huh? Even for beginners like you. The difficulty of your requests increases the deeper into the labyrinth you get. The farther up Yggdrasil you go, the more difficult requests will become. Of course, your rewards will improve too. Some of the highest item requests are really dangerous, however, so don't bite off more than you can chew. Suppose you should hand over your
Well
reward.
done.
Get Therica A and B. So a bunch of experience. These items. Therica A is reduce bindings, and B is remove ailments. It annoys me a little that A removes bindings. Why doesn't A remove ailments? It annoys me. But what can you do?
We're counting on you.
We also have a chicken.
Huh?
My dear guests, is that a chicken? If it's a hen, maybe it's just start laying fresh and delicious eggs. There are all kinds of dishes you can make with eggs. I eat 4 to 5 dozen a day. Then again, you are adventurous. I don't know how you carry a chicken around the labyrinth. It's not like it can hold its own in a fight.
How about it?
Oh, I know. Why don't we look after your chicken for you here? After all, we already have a ton of cats here. What's one more animal? Do we leave the chicken with Janetta? Are we sure that's a wise idea? Give Cutie the chicken. Please take care of her. Leave it to me. If the chicken lays any eggs while you're out exploring the labyrinth, I'll pass them along to you the next time you're here.
Yay!
As for the rest of the eggs it lays, I'll cook myself up some omelets. Just kidding, of course. I wouldn't dare do that. Come on now. Alright then, it's settled. I'll look after your chicken. Ow! Please don't pack me. Watch out, that's my eye. Hey, stop it. If you keep that up, I'll fry you up into chicken tenders. There. I'm glad we understand each other. Enjoy your stay here. Okay, I think the chicken and I will get along. As for you, please stop by our inn whenever you want to pick up some for tasty eggs. Now then, allow me to show you to your room, Nuggets. Come on, into the shed you go. You can manage the other animals. From this point on, you receive eggs when you stay at Janetta's Inn after a certain amount of time pass.
Welcome! Thank you for your patronage.
Let's go ahead and just
Good night.
stay the night.
Sleep tight. How can I be of service?
Bye,
Have a
Janetta.
nice day.
And we picked up some things we can sell.
Welcome.
So let's do that. Including this cloudy Orgite.
You gotcha. Check out my new wares.
And yeah,
Anything else?
we've unlocked the ability to make breastplates. Which would be a nice defensive upgrade for Janus. So let's go ahead and grab that. You have the Acorn Vest, you have Tweed, Hyporo, Hide Armor. Don't have enough cupules. But we can get a Bolero for Haruka. So those are...
Anything else?
Yeah.
Pleasure doing business.
Alright. Back inside. And if you remember, Thorn, thank you. It's gonna take me a little bit to get used to having to do that again. So I appreciate the reminders whenever you give them. Let's grab this,
Found one.
so we can go back with a little extra money. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba.
That's a miss.
These icons aren't much of a threat to us anymore, so... Easy done. And we can now advance to the next floor. Forest level 2, around the campfire. Okay, time to start drawing our map again. Let's see. Map looks like this. Make sure we mark the stairs. And let's look around. While walking through a wooded path, you spot a girl standing under a tree.
Oh, hello. You're all new adventurers, right?
Small.
The monsters up ahead are a lot stronger than the ones around floor 1, so you should be careful.
With a smile on her stretch, the girl steps out from under the tree and approaches. She greets you all with a friendly curtsy.
I'm Lily, a necromancer. I was waiting to size up the new explorers I've been hearing about. So now that I see you are worth the wait, I'll be on my way.
With a parting curtsy, Lily takes her leave. The Celestian's words of warning linger as you prepare for whatever new dangers await you and your party on the next floor. Yep. It's important to remember that she is not saying that lightly. The enemies on this floor will be significantly stronger than the ones on the first floor. So we'll need to be careful. Got a door here we can pass through. And on the other side is a take point. Final Lotus Fruit. Make sure we mark that. And the staple classic 3x3 Etrian Odyssey room. Hi, Mikal. Welcome, welcome. We just stepped onto floor 2 after doing some quests on the first floor, including getting a chicken. While strolling through the lush forest, you discover a small wooded enclosure. Inside are the remains of an abandoned campfire. Upon closer inspection, there are still embers in the ash. You can rekindle them if you wish. This campfire might also be the perfect place to cook some food. Let's start a fire. Echo rolls up their sleeves and gets to work. The rest of you watch. Thanks to Echo's skilled efforts, the campfire is eventually rekindled. So yeah, we have found a campfire. Which if we look in here, there's a campfire icon that we can put on the map. And at a campfire, we can grill some fish. After preparing the fish you caught, you skewer it and hold it over the fire. Eventually, the tasty scent of freshly cooked fish tantalizes your taste buds. If you want to continue cooking, you'll need to gather the right ingredients again. Now that you've finished, you clean up and put out the flames. And make sure to do it thoroughly to prevent wildfires. And after safely breaking camp, you walk away from the remains of the campground.
What was that?
What's that? So, cooking is something I think that is only in this game? Mikal, correct me if I'm wrong? I believe it's only in this. It is introduced in this game and didn't return in Nexus. I think. But we have food. Food is like a secondary inventory of healing items that you can only use in the field. You can't use them in battle, but they can be very useful to hold on to. Okay, and greatly increase how long you can explore for. Now this, a small crevice is visible in the wall before you. Perhaps a person may fit through. However, it appears impassable from this side. This is a shortcut. Once we get to the other side, we can access that shortcut. Here we have a new enemy, the Ice Bat. So, standard procedures. Let's try and take out the squirrel, so they're not dealing with multiple enemies. And let's hit this bat with fire.
Take that!
Yeah, its attack doesn't do much. There goes the squirrel.
You're it, pal.
See how our reinforced attacks goes. Ow!
Just how it goes.
It has a very powerful ice attack, however. So, I need to be careful about that, because that hurt. Let's have Haruka heal herself up. Yeah, that's fair.
Did something just...
There's a check spot back here. As you journey through the labyrinth, you find a tall patch of wheat stalks. According to Mikhail, this grass is a wheat that only grows in the labyrinth. You can either stop to reap a few stalks, or leave it alone and resume your journey. Let's take some wheat. So yeah, there is wheat. Wheat with an extra A. Thanks, Mikhail. So that'll periodically just refresh and regrow, and we can just get a bunch of wheat.
Did something just...
Something back here. While proceeding through a narrow trail, you notice a guardsman scurrying behind a bush. It's hard to tell what he's doing back there, which piques your curiosity. Should we call out to him? Or should we just leave him alone? What do we think? Say we say hi? Whoa! Oh, you're just explorers. Heh. Thought a monster found me. So, what do you think? Pretty impressive, right? The guard proudly gestures towards a gigantic beast caught in a pitfall. Considering the grains scattered around, it's safe to say the guard's trap worked. But as the guard shows off, the monster in the pitfall suddenly leaps out of the hole in a single bound. With a furious growl, the beast attacks. Uh-oh. That's a bull. This could get ugly. Let's try ice and give it a target arrow. Oh, leg seal from Thorn's attack. Ouch. Still, if I know anything, it's messing with boars is usually a bad idea. Let's go for Paralyzing Reap. And a Healing Herb on Kyle. Let's try Fireball and attack.
Here you go.
Nice. Got the paralysis. And took it out. No drops as it was a unique enemy. But yeah. Now after putting down the escaped beast, the god raised his voice in humble thanks. Sorry about that. I guess the game was too big for a trap that small. But thanks to your lightning reflexes, I still scored my prize. Happy hunting. The god pulls out a hunting knife and cuts into the beast while you stand dumbfounded. In time, the god finishes cleaning, skinning, and carving up the beast. He wraps up some choice cuts of meat and passes them to you. This is a thank you for helping me out. I hope you're not a vegetarian. Whether you eat it or not, fresh meat makes a fine trophy. You tell the god as much before parting ways with him. So we obtain some meat. After helping to put down an escaped beast, you receive a trophy from a monster hunt. There's barely not enough experience for most of the cast to level up. Unfortunate. Shall we explore? No? As you set foot into this new floor, a group of friendly-looking adventurers approach you. It's the real deal from here on out, so keep your wits about you, says one of them, who was introduced to you as Conrad. The rest of the Freeblade Guild have a piece of advice for you. If you want to stay alive up here, you need to be a skilled gatherer. They're gonna hand you some wheat. Evidently, there are lots of useful goods to be found if you're skilled at gathering. So, this is a Street Pass feature. You'll occasionally get these little events, and if you've met other guilds in Street Pass, they will replace the Freeblades. Since I don't have that option to me, I'm only ever going to see Conrad here, and they will introduce him as Conrad every single time. Before the Freeblade Guild leaves, one of their members pulls out a small card. This is our guild card. We'd be honored if you'd accept it. You take it from them. Alright, good luck to both of us. Freeblade Guild then leaves. Wish them well before resuming your own journey through the forest. Yep. If you received guild cards from other adventurers, you will run into them along your journey. When that happens, they might even give you useful items or information. Exchange as many guild cards as you can through Street Pass or QR codes. I guess you can use QR codes as well. That's not an option to me, but you know. Listen to the other guilds you meet in the labyrinth. Someday their advice will very well save your life. I get a tiny bit of experience. Let's keep exploring. Whoa. A Myconid. That's a new enemy. Let's see if it can be poisoned. Not easily. Right, that's what these do.
Let's finish it.
So if I remember right, these things are extremely dangerous. I need to kill it as soon as I possibly can. Thankfully, it's wasting that. There we go. Check it out. Get a heavy ferrule. So I'm going to check my encyclopedia. Yes, myconids are able to petrify, which is essentially instant death. This is flaw 2. So yeah. Oh, did they nerf petrify? Is it like it only lasts for a certain amount of turns now or something? Ba, ba, ba. Wears off with time or the end of the battle? No, that's not how that looks. Find another take spot. And get a brown turbo. Mark that there. That was wrong. I am not a perfect map drawer. I will make mistakes. And you all do have permission to laugh at me. No? As you're making your way across the second floor, you notice a girl sitting cross-legged on a suitably flat rock on the ground. She seems to notice your presence as well, and walks over with a cheerful expression.
How's it going?
There aren't too many dangers around here, but stay safe anyways, okay? In such a dangerous area, Lily's happy-go-lucky attitude seems almost comically out of place. With a wink, the girl reaches into her satchel and hands something over to you. Give us a nectar and an Ariadne thread. It's just a present from little old me. I'm sure it'll come in handy sooner or later. And I like helping out my fellow adventurers. She gave you some items, sure, but does this necromancer have an ulterior motive? Not sure what to make of all this. What do we do? How do we respond? I leave these choices up to the party. Thanks, Small. Oh, no, it's really not a big deal. But I'm glad you like them. And it's nice to know you've all got good manners too. With that, Lily packs up her things, stands up, and starts walking away.
Bye now.
I'll see you all a little later. Little later. That's how you say those words. With a wave, Lily skips deeper into the woods and disappears. Now that young Celestian is gone, you're free to resume your wanderings. And as we noted, there is a shortcut here. This is a two-way shortcut. And we've now opened it. We can pass through here whenever we like.
Did something just...
Which puts us right by the campfire. And we can roast some meat. Preparing some meat, you set it in a pot, put the lid on it, and place it over the flame. Continue feeding wood into the fire, the rich scent of meat tickles your nostrils. There we go. So now here's some more healing items. Which are all good on health. There's a door. Okay, there's an ice bear. They are weak to lightning and pierce. Yep. Once you open it from the back end, you can go through it both ways. Some shortcuts are one way, and the game will tell you that. There's some toxic smoke back there. There we go. Poison those.
Whoa!
Now there is something that I want to try and do, because if I remember correctly, these ice bats have a unique drop that's earned by killing them with piercing damage.
I underestimated you.
Bonk. Bonk.
But
I think that's how you got it. Yep, there we go. By killing those bats with piercing damage, we get the dislodged fang, which might prove useful. How's our map looking? Let's explore a bit more this way. Kinda getting a few vibes if that was the way we were meant to go. So let's go this way instead. No, that's right.
did something just...
Oh. There's something right here. Whoops. While strolling down a path graced by a cool breeze, you spot a patch of forest berries. Close look shows it's already bearing fruit. You can gather quite a few berries here. Shall we pick some berries? Oof. What could possibly go wrong? I like the way you think. Seeing such ripe berries gets the whole party excited, and you all pitch in to gather them. As you're putting berries in your backpack, you notice acorns scattered on the ground. The acorns seem rather out of place, but you shrug it off and finish packing. Picking. You take a quick look around the patch. There are still plenty of berries left to pick. Do we keep going? There are sus acorns, but there's more berries. Should we continue picking or just be happy with what we got? That's a vote for backing off. Alright. Let's back off. You take one last look at the berry patch and the monster bodies scattered around, before turning to the adventure at hand. Upon finding a berry patch, you successfully gathered some tasty forest berries. Ba-da-da. We spotted a box. Ah. Okay. Needs weak to slash and fire. Good to know. Ba, 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 ba. They are vulnerable to poison, so I'm going to try Toxic Smoke. And use Fireball. Ba. I didn't poison it, sadly. Go to hell! Ba, ba, ba. We should be able to finish it off. There we go. Good job crushing that acorn, Jason. Come across a large box with a Medica 2 inside. That is a high potion. Very nice. Okay, make press that. A pool surrounded by boulders catches your eye as you motion for your party to stop and look. It is a reservoir made by past explorers. Spring water is trickling out of a wooden pipe that stretches between the boulders. A drink of fresh water might hit the spot. Anyone thirsty? Ba, ba, ba. I think we should have a drink. Scoop water from the reservoir and drink. Its cool, refreshing taste quenches your thirst. It's a nice little heal. It's possible that other explorers will stop here. It wouldn't be polite to drink it all at once, but the reservoir should be refilled by tomorrow. After making a mental note to mark this spot on your map, you resume your adventure with a renewed spring in your step. So once a day, this spot will fill with water and we can come back and heal. Now there's one more path that we can take. And it leads us to a fishing spot. So we can get ourselves another fish.
What was that?
Someone here. While proceeding through the watery woods, you notice someone fishing by a stream. One glimpse at the hulking warrior clad in ebony armor is enough to recognize Guildmaster Agar of the Explorers Guild. When Agar notices your presence, he sets aside his fishing rod and turns to face you.
Ah, it's you.
Looks as if you've been diligent.
Stay safe now, and keep up the good work. Agar turns back to his fishing pole. You didn't expect to see him outside the city, but now might be a good time to talk to him. Anyone got anything to ask? Little chance to learn a bit more about Agar here. How the fish bite? Not bad, I suppose. Considering Agar's basket is filled to the brim with fresh caught fish, that's quite the understatement. Seeing your eyes widen in astonishment, Agar speaks up a little more cheerfully than usual.
Fishing is so relaxing.
But it's far more than a leisurely hobby or an idle pastime. The mind and body must be at the ready.
There is always more to learn.
Having concluded his thoughts on the subject, the Guildmaster gazes back toward the water. If there is anything else you wish to ask about, now would be a good time to get his attention. Otherwise, you can return to your exploration. Shall we ask if he wants anything? Anything I want? Well... The Guildmaster keeps a steady gaze on the line dipping into the water. After a minute of silence, he slowly speaks up. As of late, my dinner table has been set with an overabundance of fish. Even I am growing tired of seafood. I hunted some birds on the way here, but that still is not enough. What I truly crave is a moon apple. Do you happen to have any on you? Of course, I promise to compensate you handsomely for your troubles. Do you have any moon apples? If so, you could give one to Agar. But we don't have any. Since we have nothing to give to Agar, you decide to leave him to his fishing. Well, if we find any moon apples... we can bring it back and trade. Ba 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 ba. So, decoy bunker, attack. See if we can poison these ropers again. Here weak to lightning. I'll give a target arrow. Ba -ba. Ba -ba -ba -ba. Dance for me.
How irritating.
Ba -ba. Yeah, we can just auto battle them here from here. Ropers aren't very dangerous. Oh, since it's hit us, I should mention what leg bind does. Well, binds in general, really. There's 3 types of binds. Head, arm, and leg. And the binds can lock out skills that use those particular, things. Let's get an example. If you look at Jaimus here, you see this hand icon in Line Guard. If Jaimus' arms are bound, he cannot use Line Guard. Binds can be devastating to hit either your party or the enemies, as it can lock monsters out of their dangerous skills. Additionally, binds also come with stat decreases. So, binds are extremely powerful. Sadly, our team doesn't really have access to them. But we still got a good team here, so I think we'll just be fine.
in the grand scheme of things.
Child's play.
Alright, let's continue on. Upon passing through the door, you hear a creepy, crawly sound and glance about. That's when you spot a monster you've never seen before, writhing about like a dire worm. It appears to be a giant caterpillar, and it's unlike anything you've witnessed until now. The giant caterpillar, however, doesn't seem to acknowledge you as a threat. It makes no move to charge towards you. For the moment. But judging by the size of this bug monster, it doesn't look like it should be taken lightly. Let's position this door. If you value your life, then keep a careful eye on its movements and find a way around it. This is an FOE. Enemies living inside the Yggdrasil labyrinth that are visible outside of combat are called Formito Opognatura Exequens. Yeah, sure. Or FOEs. FOEs are tremendously powerful compared to other enemies on that floor. Avoiding combat with any FOE the first time you see it is wise. FOEs are displayed on the bottom screen map. Whenever you take a step, so does the FOE. It is possible to slip past them without fighting, if you closely observe their movement pattern. Think ahead to avoid battles you might not win. They're just called field on enemies in Japan, but they gave them a fucking bullshit description here. And it's like kind of great, but also kind of terrible. So yes, FOEs are basically dungeon puzzles. They are absurdly powerful for the point you find them. If we encounter that caterpillar, it is going to fucking kill us. It will kill us. Guaranteed. So we need to fucking avoid it. Thankfully, as we can see, it's got a movement pattern. This one seems to just patrol back and forth on a set line. So they're fairly easy to avoid. Just don't get cornered. And you'll be fine. Up. That is incorrect. Yep, Diamonds makes a good point. If you see, the FOE's icon has a red border. That border indicates their strength. Their approximate strength, anyway. These auras are not always accurate, as even some FOEs that have blue auras could still be extremely dangerous, depending on what skills they have access to. So, yeah. Always be careful of FOEs, and always keep their movement patterns in mind. Also, thankfully we avoided it. FOEs will continue to move while you're in combat. if you get into combat in the patrol path of an FOE, you are in serious trouble. Ba, 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 ba. Let's have some smoke at these bats. Give them some lightning and shoot one.
Take that.
Here you go.
Yeah, despite how brutally difficult this game is, Etrian Odyssey still has progressively gotten more and more, like, approachable for, accessible is the word I'm looking for new players.
Let's finish it.
Easy as pie.
Which is a good thing. Because it means more people can actually play the game. And being elitist about new people playing a game is, bad. Okay, let's slip on past. Thanks to that other path, we're able to get past this caterpillar. Let's see. It's become nighttime. Ba, 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 ba. Ba, 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 ba. Get rid of this best Myconid, because they can be a problem. Thankfully, they keep using calcify spores on Thorn and the Bunker, which can't be affected by status, I'm pretty sure. I'm fairly sure that the rogue summons are immune to status. I could be wrong.
Best for last.
Next time, try to
That kinda hurts. So, yeah, that kinda hurt. Just
Thank you.
give a little bit of that. Got another caterpillar to deal with here. Okay, let's have this is laid out like that.
What's that?
What's that? While proceeding through the trees, a chittering sound makes you stop. Up ahead and near the waterfront, there's a small lemur attempting to snatch a fish out of the river. The little lemur is engrossed in fishing, but a monster's a monster no matter how small. If it were to notice you, it might try to attack. Now you must decide whether to wait and see what it does, or to ambush it. What do we think? Let's wait and see. You watch the little lemur struggle for a while. It fails over and over again, nearly falling into the river in the process. At this rate, the little lemur might never catch a fish. If this pitiful sight triggers sympathy in you, you could try giving it one of your own fish. But choose carefully. The beasts here have been hostile so far, and it's still a monster. It may disregard your sympathy and attack. Keep that in mind as you decide what to do. Shall we give it a fish? Let's give the lemur a fish. As soon as you take out a forest fish, the lemur sniffs the air and whips around. At first, the lemur seems to be on its guard, but after looking back and forth between you and the fish, it slowly approaches and takes it. Excited to finally have some food? The monster carries the fish in its mouth and hurriedly scurries off. As it leaves, you reflect that it's only natural for wild beasts to be wary of humans. Having done your good deed for the day, you depart. Aye aye aye. You gave a fish to a monster, avoiding an unnecessary fight. Perhaps violence isn't always the answer after all. Good job, team. We chose peace this day. Also, we've been level 6 for a while, and I haven't spent that skill point. Right, let's see. Let's get forest skill. There. I suppose we didn't need that, did we? Take gathering... Wait, no. No. I want more auto-harassment on you. Haruka can learn take. Jason can learn chop. And Echo, I'm going to have Thorn get stronger. We'll start making Thorn stronger and stronger and stronger. Right. Let's wait for this caterpillar to pass. Ah! This don't look good. This looks very bad, in fact. Okay, we have miasma armor up, so let's go paralyzing rape. This bat is much less of a problem than these dogs. No, I want to take the dogs out first, if possible. Since they're in the back row, they'll have reduced damage. Ow. Let's go ahead and barrage wall, I think. Heal Jimus. Wait, no. I need to defense form to remove that defense down. Let's take this bat out.
Here you go.
You're welcome.
Right, now do a barrage wall. We're okay on health. Jason is out of TP, unfortunately. So let's do a mana heal.
On support.
should have been using these burst skills earlier, but you know. Yeah, that gives Jason at least one more spell. Ow.
Is that it?
And we will use that spell for an Ice Lance.
Here you go.
Yeah, as you can see, despite how much stronger we've gotten, these dogs are still incredibly dangerous.
Stand up, Alden.
Let's keep going.
Whew. Scary. Let's slip past this caterpillar. Good, good, good. And I think... Oops. I think we might be nearing the end of the floor at this point. Yeah. As you walk through the woods, you come upon an old stone wall. Even though it's chipped and covered in moss, you notice faded engraving underneath the thickly growing vines. If you're curious, you could approach this wall and check out the strange inscription.
Did something just...
Come across the old stone wall again. This wall obstructing your passage has strange markings engraved on it, but you cannot make any sense of any of the symbols across its surface. Jason, however, detects mana. This writing is obfuscated by magic. Jason deciphers the letters. The engravings convey the following message. These barriers protect the forest. The golem shall dispel the illusion. Lay hands upon it to open the way. It seems this wall is blocking your path. In order to continue, you'll need to find the golem mentioned by the stone engravings. You just have to keep exploring and find it. Well, proceeding down the small path, you notice something behind the brush. Oh. If we open this out more, you can see that there's a little guy. It looks like a stone statue, similar to those scattered elsewhere around the first stratum. There's an innocent sort of cuteness to it. Could this be the golem mentioned on that stone wall you saw earlier? If so, then touching it would supposedly shatter some kind of illusion and unlock a new path through the tutelary forest. You can proceed as that wall instructed, or else stay cautious and observe for now. What shall we do? You take a closer look at the stone statue. It's pretty dang cute. It's just a cute statue. Anyway, let's touch the statue, shall we? You gently run your fingers across the statue. At that moment, the statue falls backwards. Thud. At the same time, a strange sound echoes from somewhere near the wall behind you. Could the illusory barrier have been dispelled? You should return to the stone wall and check. Yep. There it is. There's the path up. And there's also a shortcut right here that I missed. Oopsie. What's that? So wander through the labyrinth, you discover some golden fruits hanging up from the branches of the tree before you. After gazing at the golden fruits for a while, Mikhail offers some expertise. Based on their foraging skills, these are called moon apples, and are an Earthling's favourite snack. Today they grow throughout every region of Lacania, but they're indigenous to Yggdrasil. If you'd like a healthy snack for the road, then go ahead and pick an apple or two. There we go. We have found apples. As well as where the stone wall once stood, there are now stairs leading further up the stratum. It seems the stone wall and the golem statue are the keys to opening the path opening up the path after all. If there are similar statues on walls up ahead, it's safe to assume they're similarly connected. Take note of these results and continue to climb the stairs rising before you. Where no guild's gone before. After solving a golem puzzle, the illusory barrier faded to open up the path. Upward and onward to a whole new floor. Get some experience. And to Larry Forest Floor 3, what lurks behind the trees. And so we made it to floor 3. However, we should go back. Our packs are getting full, we're exhausted. We should return. So before we do, let's make one more quick stop. I'll head down the stairs just to reset the encounter rate. If you hadn't caught on yet, this little orb in the bottom right corner of the top screen is the encounter rate. And it just tells you how close you are to finding something that wants to kill you. But yes.
Ah, it's you.
Do you have business with me?
What?
Right, already read this. We do have a moon apple. So let's give him one.
Oh.
Oh? I thank you, Azure Guild. Please, take this token of my gratitude. He gives us some forest honey. Satisfied with the ingredient needed to spice up his meals back at home, Agar packs away his fishing supplies.
Farewell.
Farewell for now, Azure Guild. Remember that the labyrinth is full of harsh lessons, but there is always more to learn. He nodded understanding as he leaves. Now that you are done trading, you brace yourselves to continue exploring this floor. And with that, let's go ahead and use an Ariadne thread and walk one out.
Welcome!
And so,
Thank you for your patronage.
with a successful outing,
And sleep tight.
let's have ourselves a rest.
How
You've all
can I
earned
be of
it.
service?
You've all very, very, very much earned it.
Have a nice day.
Let's stop by the council.
Thank you for coming.
Yeah, well, if I was playing on my own time, I probably would have, but, you know, I'm streaming. I don't want to waste too much of you guys' time, you know?
Well done.
We have a map to give in.
Which will you register?
We also have some more monsters we
Which
can
will you
report,
register? Well
and
done.
some more items. You've registered 10 items in the compendium. Here's a little something for all your hard work. We got a copper ingot.
What would you like to do? Hello.
Make it a point to talk to... Okay. Did you know that ages ago, Yggdrasil was enveloped by the flames of war? We did not know that. Ah, it's an old legend. I guess it's not surprising to hear you don't know it. Well, it's a long story, but if you're really interested, I'll gladly tell it. Yeah, go ahead.
Sure.
I'm going to hydrate before I read out this entire fucking story, so give me a moment. Okay, hydrate successful. This story has been passed down among the members of the royal family for generations. I'm never sure if it's ancient history or myth. An ancient ruler now known as the Despot lusted over Yggdrasil's legendary powers. He sent his armies to invade these lands. He thought his military might would tame Yggdrasil's wilds. His methods were the stuff of nightmares. He razed forests, massacred villages, and instructed his troops to let no one near Yggdrasil, regardless of country or race. The nations united against the despot, and set their own armies against his. This came to be known as the Legendary War. The war lasted for many long years. Eventually, the despot's army surrendered, and they returned to their own land. This is when the Celestian mages created the golems, and stationed them at the base of the great tree. They tasked them to be guardians of the forest, to prevent anyone like the despot from using Yggdrasil for their own means. And so the forest remained protected for many years, regarded as forbidden grounds where none could enter. When the Celestian mages finally died off, however, the golems grew weaker. Leaders from the four races met to discuss the matter. We decided that it was once more time to brave the Yggdrasil labyrinth. Not through military might, but through the strength of individual adventurers. This is the reason I want you to excel.
What would you like to do? I expect great things from you.
Let's check in with the bar,
Welcome.
as there will be
Which would you like to tackle?
new quests. This request comes from the city apothecary. It's low on skunk cabbage, so go gather one.
This one?
An apothecary from another city made this request. A swell and adventurous has caused them to run out skunk cabbage, which is used in making medicine. They're asking that you collect just one skunk cabbage. You should be able to find it on floor 2. Keep in mind though, they'll need someone trained in gathering skills to obtain skunk cabbage. This request won't require any fighting, so it should be a relatively safe one. If only they could all be like this.
What'll it be? Which would you like to tackle?
Adventuring is one thing, yes, but can you fish? I want you to catch me a fish from the labyrinth.
This one?
This request comes from a fish shop in the marketplace. They think it has to do with the decline in fishes. They posted this request to breathe some life back into the fishing scene. You just need to catch one forest fish at a fishing point within the labyrinth. Just remember to take someone along who's skilled in fishing.
Which would you like to tackle?
I need rare materials for a wedding ring. Won't someone lend me a helping hand?
This one?
That request is brought in by a Celestian gentleman. His name is Thaddeus, I believe. Sounds like a mission to gather some materials. In other words, a fetch quest. That doesn't mean it's going to be a walk in the park. Ask the client for the specifics. He should be waiting for you here in the tavern right now.
What'll it be? Which would you
And
like
finally,
to tackle?
Rare Breed Hunter. This request is from the Arcania Council. Defeat a rare breed of monster on the 2nd floor.
This one?
Oh, that reminds me. This request came from the council. Do you know about rare breeds? We do not know what they are. That's to be expected. But as the name suggests, they are rare breeds of monsters. Every now and then a mutation appears among a certain type of monster. You can usually spot them by how they shine, and how much stronger and faster they are. The Council requests that you help slay such beasts. They must think that it'll help new adventurers to gain more experience. While they are much tougher than their normal kin, I think you're strong enough to take them on. This particular rare breed's been spotted on the second floor, specifically around here. Most adventurers don't get the opportunity to show the Council what they're made of. Think of this as a test, to prove yourselves. Just don't be careless. Flex as much caution as you normally would.
What'll it be?
And there's new patrons for us to speak with, including Thaddeus. You must be the ones who accepted my request. Thank you ever so much. Now as for the details, I want you to bring me a sunstone and a moonstone. I've heard that both of these gems can be acquired on the 3rd floor. According to my research, they emit a mystical power based on the time of day. The sunstone during daylight and moonstone in the evening. I realize that Dione will approach me inconvenience you've had, but I wish you all the best of luck. There's also a Etrian hunter here. Hello! This is our first time meeting now. Judging by your gear, you must be explorers. My name is Jamie. I am a hunter by trade. Jamie. It would just be Jamie, not Jamie. What am I... I'm currently renting out space here to sell the meat I've hunted in the forest. Adventurers need to eat too, don't they? Stop by and stock up if you're low on rations. Shit, who said the 3rd floor is a breeze? Why didn't anyone tell me that a charging ball and gets stronger when it eats a rabbit acorn? Better watch your back, charging ball. Next time I'll take out the rabbit acorns first. So there's a little tip. There's a man in black. Psst. Hey, you. Yeah, you, over here. You the Azure Guild? Name's Hansuke, the informant. An info dealer. I sell intel on monsters and the conditions you gotta meet to make them drop rare materials. For example, ice bats drop rare materials if you kill them off with a stab attack. Like with a bow and arrow. Got it memorized? Don't worry, this tip's on the house. To prove I'm legit. Gotta develop a trusting relationship if we're gonna be business partners, you know? I'll keep up-to-date information everywhere you go. So if you have any tips, I'll be right here. So Hansuke here can tell us how to get rare materials. We can pay him a small amount of rent to learn about the drop thing for a small turtle. Well, the best guilds know the value of good intel. Glad to see you one of them. And now, without further ado, your hot tip. Ever heard of the forest turtle? If you finish one off with fire, it should drop a rare material. The other day I saw an adventurer showing off a nice tempered shell, so I'm pretty sure it all checks out. That concludes the pro tip you asked for. I'll be here whenever you want more info. And there's a frustrated shaman. I took a request to gather rare materials, but I can't find them for the life of me. Maybe someone with gathering skills could. Ugh, so lame. New adventurers. Well, then let me give you some advice, even if you don't want it. You've come across those next level nightmares in the forest, right? Like those horrifying caterpillar-looking monstrosities. They might stay gone once you defeat them, but after a few days a new batch will show up in the same spot. New bugs, same turf, same toughness. Better brace yourselves to get back in the fray. FOEs will respawn after a few days if you manage to kill one. So keep that in mind. And a violet-haired fencer. You're the Azure Guild, right? You seen that monster on the 3rd floor? You know, the one with an owl face that chases after you if you wanted too close? Managed to get by it by using my map. Felt like the start of a suspense story the whole time.
What'll it be? We're counting on you.
Alright. So that's all the quests we can pick up for now.
Welcome!
What are
We've
you
got
selling?
some things to sell. So you're gonna earn ourselves a nice little chunk of money. And we've unlocked the Batfang Blade. Fang Blade, not Flang. A Lactaria Staff. An Uchi Katana. Leather hat, leather shield, mushroom ornament. And some healing items. Now the sword and the katana aren't of much interest, but what is of interest is the staff. Stone made from fungal extracts is set into the stone for arcane power. This will be a significant boost to Jason's stats.
What'll it be? Anything else?
Now we can hand over that staff he had to Haruka. So she gets a little bit of a boost.
What are you selling?
Salt
What
Swan.
are you selling?
That sadly took most of our money, but you know,
What'll it be?
we gotta take upgrades where we can get them. Can we afford this new shield? Yes, we can. So we should do that.
Deal.
That's all we can afford.
You got yourself a deal. Anything else?
Now what we
Leave
can
it to
do
me.
is we can, now that we've gotten some more materials, we can forge and upgrade our equipment. For instance, we increase the Madfa with these conical canines we picked up.
Yes.
And it'll get stronger. And also, unlock a new skill. In the case of the Madfa, now that it's +1, we get a small HP boost. We can upgrade the Ore Scythe.
Yes, a job well done.
And we can max out the short bow. Since we got so many
Yes, a job well done.
thorny vines.
Yes, a job well done. Yes. a
And with
job
each
well
upgrade, it gets more powerful,
done. Yes, a job well done.
and you get an agility boost.
Yes, a job well done.
We'll upgrade the Lactaria staff a little bit.
Yes, a job well done.
We'll save one so that we
Yes,
can make
a
it.
job well done. Anything else?
And yeah,
Pleasure doing business.
okay. So, we got some quests. So let's head back inside. Once you have reached a new floor, you are able to start your adventure from there. This can be very useful even just to get to an area in a previous floor. I enjoy this feature. But we're gonna start from the first floor because there's things we need to gather here. And also so we can pick up a little more money. Let's go ahead and just grab a fish. Yep. Easy quest, easy quest. Oh, yep. I forgot Puppy. Yeah, well. Everyone plays this game differently.
Weaklings.
I'll happily make use of the quality of life features they add.
Let's dig in.
Found one.
There we go. Get some stuff. Nope. Blindsided.
It's no use. So?
So?
You. Cut it out, will you?
Take that!
Ba, ba, ba. And again, like, I don't want to be wasting all your times. So if there's time-saving features, I'll use them.
Not bad.
If only to make things more interesting to watch. Okay. And now, we want to do some taking. And hopefully we can find a skunk cabbage.
Not bad.
Not there, sadly. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Go ahead and do a reap. And a fireball. And just shoot.
Tough
Yeah, they keep using calcify spores on the front line, which is good. Ba-ba-ba. There we go.
What a fool.
Easy pickings.
Down to
Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Hopefully we can find a skunk cabbage here. Brown tuber.
Not bad.
No. We didn't get lucky, sadly. But, oh well. What can you do? Is the full round of attacks enough to just take out the bat? Yes! Good. Bloom drop kinda hurts, but
down to you.
that's fine.
Easy as pie.
Did something just...
We can get some more moon apples. And let's proceed. I should heal Mikhail. So that we don't get blindsided and, you know, they get taken out immediately. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. DK barrier. DK! DK barrier. Yes, exactly. Yes, this is correct. This is now what it is. When's the DK rap stream?
Down to you.
That was child's play.
Nice, level 7. Right, let's see. We should get gathering skill. Still automiasma. I'll stop leveling it for the time being once we get it to level 5. Haruka can learn. Let's see. Haruka can learn some more levels of healing herb. Jason. We can start learning Magic Mastery. So I want to go after Quick Chant for Jason. And Echo is going to keep getting
I see where this is going.
a stronger pup.
I see where this is going.
Let's unlock Aid Command, which heals an ally's HP and removes ailments. And Hunter Shot, which is a stab to an enemy and a follow-up attack from the pup. Which would be pretty useful to get a hold of. Alright, how's our HP? HP looking good? Yep. Alright.
Did something just...
While searching for the rare monsters to slay, you arrive at the location Marina specified. When you scan your surroundings, however, you sense nothing out of the ordinary. Perhaps Marina's information was wrong? As soon as the thought crosses your mind, Haruka shouts and points at something. When you look, you see the half-devoured remains of various creatures strewn about. You realize it's safe to assume the monster in question is indeed here. You may eventually encounter the rare monster by walking around the area. Explore the floor more to see if you stumble across the rare monster in battle. There it is! There is a rare squirrel! So, rare monsters will always act first in battle and have higher offensive stats and will grow progressively stronger as the fight goes on.
Next time.
They also have a chance of escaping from combat. If you defeat one, however, you get bonus experience. You succeed in slaying the shining monster and exhale in relief as you sheath your weapons. Though it looked the same as any other, that powerful monster was no doubt a rare breed. Carefully decide what to do whenever you come across other rare monsters. For now though, you completed the request. When you have time, you should visit the tavern to report your progress. What? Why have I picked so many text-heavy games to play? I don't usually talk this much. You may sometimes encounter special monsters called rare breeds, like the one you fought just now. Rare breeds are different from their normal counterparts in that their strength increases during battle. If you successfully defeat one though, you'll earn more experience compared to the normal variety. So rare breeds are prone to run away from battle, so keep that in mind. Let's chase this caterpillar ass. Alright. And that's those quests done. Let's explore the third floor a little bit. I think we're strong enough to.
Over there.
It could very well happen, depending on what we find. As you're exploring the forest, you sense an unearthly coolness emanating not unlike venom. Thinking it may be the moonstone that Thaddeus desires, you look around for it but find nothing. If you recall correctly, the moonstone is said to emit a lunar glow but only during nighttime. You have to be able to find it under the light of the moon. For now, you return to exploring. So, we find where the moonstone is, it's just the middle of the day, so... Not Moonstone. Fine, Moonstone. Since I can't fucking type. And by type, I mean click buttons on my screen. You see the same kind of wall as on the second floor. There must be statues blocking the paths around here as well. We can mark this wall like so. so that we remember it's a breakable wall. You decide to proceed while keeping an even more cautious eye on the woods around you. Alright. New enemy, forest turtle. Yeah, let's do a reap. And we know how to... Oh shit, Jason's very low on health. Oh fuck. I didn't notice. It's fine. It's fine. Never punished. Never punished.
Stand up, Alden.
Over here!
Fireball.
Child's play.
And we get a tempered shell. Because we knew how to get its rare drop. There's another wall there. And a golem.
Did something just...
So if we knock that over, I'm going to arrange these. I'm going to put this... Yeah, we're going to arrange this a little bit. At the... No, not 9. How did I even pick up 9? Put things that are more relevantly useful than the arrows. And that. Yep. So, mark where the golems were, and now there's a door here. Is that correct? That's correct. Let's go this way, though. You can see a box in the distance. And another wall.
What's that?
Another wall with no golem statue in sight. As you stroll along a small path where water and foliage intermingle, you find a dirty sign with a cautionary message scrawled across it. You can't read it through the grime, but what you can decipher suggests that there's a hunting trap nearby. Oh? Do one of us have keen senses, or keen eye or something? Or like awareness? Forest skill grants keen eye for your surroundings. That might work. As you proceed through the forest, you stop at a river of spring water. It looks like a dead end. Just as you're about to head back, you hear a whistling noise and then Harka screams out in pain. Oh, he did not have the right skill. Surprised, you look to see an arrow lodged in Haruka's body. It was a trap, just as the sign had warned. After this painful reminder that dangers abound in these woods, you return to your exploration. We didn't have the right skill, unfortunately. Although you saw a warning, you failed to... it was a reaction. It was a reaction test, and we didn't have that skill, unfortunately. Alright, well, there's a boar. We know boars ain't to be fucked with. Let's do an ice lance and also a target arrow on the boar.
This is now.
Stand up, all.
Ouch. Balloon drop hurts. Heal. Keep attacking this boar.
Stand up, all.
We're fine on health. Probably rush it down from here.
Take that.
Take that.
Ow. We're fine. There we go.
Child's play.
Got a tusk.
What's that?
There's another wall. There's a golem over there. Let's make sure we mark this wall so we know that it's there. Let's head this way. And I can see something shiny. Shiny reward for us going this way. A chop point.
Oh.
I read bark.
Hmm?
Nice. Found some stuff. Let's find another path. I think that's how that looked. Got decoy bunker. Can get paralyze on it. It's weak to fire. Okay. Good to know. So I'm going to just use mana heal right now,
I'll lend a hand.
since we are all missing mana. So might as well.
My ace in the hole.
Ow. That's a painful skill with splash damage. Let's go ahead and defense form. I'm going to Jason defend. And we'll go with a target arrow.
I'll destroy you.
Ouch. Yeah, that hurts. We should be able to take it down. Yeah, it's got barely any health left. Okay. Yep.
Strength
There we go.
is everything.
Give out a couple healing
Much
herbs
appreciated. Thank you.
so that we don't die.
What's that?
Oh. At the dead end of a wooded path, you hear some familiar chittering. You come to a halt, and out from under the brush crawls a small monkey-like monster. It's the same lemur you once gave a fish. With a friendly chirp, the lemur reaches out to you, offering up a plant with dark red spathes. It gave us some skunk cabbage. It seems to be a rare herb, fresh picked from deeper in the woods. After you accept its gift, the little lemur frolics back toward the brush. Being repaid for your kindness to the small monster warms your heart as you journey forth. And because of that, we found the skunk cabbages we needed. So, doing good deeds pays off. Lemur cabbage. Oh.
What was that?
This is hiding the stairs. I can make out the outline. Alright, let's go. I'm gonna take out that Myconid first. This is the biggest threat by far.
Take that!
Yep, there it is. There's the Petrify. We do have refreshing herb though, so we can cure that. Oh, I think it was ultimately unnecessary. Take out another temperature though. Ooh. It's another locked door here. We'll have to come back for that later.
Over there.
Seems like a dead end. As exploring the forest, you sense a natural warmth emanating not unlike mana. You recollect the request from Thaddeus the Celestian to bring back a sunstone. That fire energy you felt just a moment ago had to have come from a sunstone. When you take a more meticulous look around the area, you find an orange-colored gem amid the other small stones, as if it had been hiding. As you pick it up, it's warm to the touch. This gem must be the sunstone that Thaddeus wanted. There we go. We have found the sun's robe. You know, I'm just not going to correct myself when I make spelling mistakes. I'm just not going to. It'll be funnier that way, so, you know, we'll just leave it as is. There were 2 stones specified in the request. The remaining moonstone is believed to emit a mysterious power under the light of the moon. Well, we already know what that is. It just has to be night. Oh. Uh-oh. Beyond the door lurks a monster. The smell of bestial musk and primal rage is palpable. This dire beast has a bear's body and the head of an owl. A true monstrosity. It shows no sign of masking the bloodlust in its predatory eyes. Compared to this creature of fur and feathers, with its sharpened claws and pointed beak, the caterpillar downstairs was nothing but a bug. This monstrosity looks ready to fight. It may be wise, however, to find a way to avoid its wrath. This FOE has turned red on the map. This is one that will actively pursue us. While we are in the same room, this owl bear is going to chase us down. And we are very close to getting an encounter, so I don't want that to happen while I'm in there. It also just turned nighttime, so let's go get that moonstone.
Let's begin.
Let's just do another mana heal. You don't need 100% boost Union meter to use a Union skill. Oh, only the person initiating does, which is useful. What are these balls weak to? Fire.
Let's go.
Here you go.
Dance, sucker! Go ahead and defense form. Here we can just attack.
Take that.
Take that.
From here, I think we can just rush it down.
Best for last.
Let's see. Yeah, we should be able to rush it down from here.
Take that.
Yeah, it'll hit us a little hard, but we'll be fine. Probably throw out some heals. Yes. Mikal could use one. James is probably fine. Yep. Let's just come and grab the moonstrobe. After another fight. Target arrow.
Destroy you. Dance for me.
If they had double balloon dropped Mikhail would have died. That's fun. No, healing herb. Do another fireball. Go ahead and do another mana heal.
On support.
And kill this squirrel.
My ace in the hole. Take that. Stand up.
Run along now.
Yes, I would rather you not die.
Best for last.
Time to heal.
Take that.
Here you go.
Yeah, okay. Alright. We're good.
Child's play.
Nicely done.
Hmm?
And we can find the moonstone. We have them both, so we can turn in that quest when we go back to town. Let's see if we can't make it at least a little more progress. There we go. Got past it. That wasn't so bad. There's a wall by there. Oh. I drew this incorrect. It is like that. Let's keep going. Yeah. We got an ambush. Nice. Ba 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 ba.
You're it, pal.
Yes. Just
Ready, bastards! Sinking up.
do another mana heal.
Take that.
Jason goes through so much mana. TP, whatever. Okay, it's now killable to a fireball. Oh, whatever. So we can get another rare drop.
Over there.
Another event. While walking through the woods, you hear a loud impact and stop. There's no clue as to where it came from, but it sounded like a low, heavy rumbling. As dense as the foliage is around you, it can't have originated far from here. It may behoove you to search the area. Shall we search? So investigate the rumbling sound. Your curiosity gets the better of you, so you begin searching for the source of the noise. You search between trees and in nearby waters, but you find nothing that could have caused such a tremendous sound. Suddenly, Jimus calls out. You look toward Jimus' pointing to find the corpse of a wild boar that had crashed headfirst into a boulder. The body is fresh, so the boar could still be skinned for its hide and carved for its meat. Well, there's no sense leaving it here. Jimus skillfully carves the boar. And we get some meat. Meat. By using your forward skill, you track down the source of a loud noise and feasted on the meat of a wild boar. Nicely done. Right, here's another door. Is there going to be another owlbear waiting behind? No, not this time. There's a lot of branching paths here. Okay, there's a wall here.
Hmm?
Nope, that's incorrect. through this door is a chop point.
Hmm?
Ah. Our inventory's full.
What was that?
So it would be prudent for us to go back. But before we do that, we've opened up a shortcut. That is now a door. Alright. With a full inventory, let's go back.
Hear ye, explorers of Ioris! The Arcania Council has announced a new assignment.
Oh. They need a guild to navigate the first stratum. Anyone confident in their skills should report to Council Hall to receive further instructions. Let's report to the town
Welcome.
first. So we have
Which
some
will it
quests to
be?
turn in.
What'll it be?
Let's turn this into Thaddeus himself. Welcome back. I'm glad to see you all are safe. Now then, did you manage to procure both the sun's robe and the moon's robe? You hand over the sun's robe and the moon's robe. So these are what sun's robes and moonstobes look like. How beautiful. It's no wonder they are rumored to promise eternal happiness. Excuse me. You see, there is an old legend about these gems. If you craft a wedding band from a sunstone and a moonstone, bliss shall be forever yours. Well, so the stories say. Pardon me for making this personal, but I'm actually planning on getting married. Thanks to you, I can finally make it happen. All that's left is for me to hire a jeweler to fashion these into our wedding bands. I cannot thank you enough for your help. And of course, my betrothed and I would love to invite you all to our wedding. So save the date. There we go. And so we can turn in all these quests.
Thank you.
Welcome back. So, you bested your first rare breed. I'll let the council know. By accomplishing this, I'm sure the council will regard your guild more highly. I expect they'll send more requests my way. Hopefully nothing too dangerous, though.
Thank you.
Here's your reward. Thanks for all your hard work. A bunch of money and a ton of experience.
Which will it be? Thank you.
We found the skunk cabbage thanks to Aunt Lima. Were you able to find the skunk cabbage? Let's have a quick look at it then. Yep, that's what they asked for. I'll make sure this gets to the apothecary. I know this wasn't a very dangerous request, but you still had to brave the labyrinth to do it. Just remember to stay on your toes. If it's one thing I know, it's how dangerous the labyrinth could be. Trust me.
Well done.
Excuse me. I suppose I should hand over your reward. Here you go. Inventory's full, so it was sent to our storage.
What'll it be? Which will it be?
Fisherman's favor.
Thank you.
Oh, you caught one. Well, I'll make sure it gets to the fish shop. So, did you learn to love fishing by doing this request? You can eat anything you catch, so fishing is a useful skill to have as an adventurer. Might as well hit up all those fishing
Here's
spots.
your reward.
Guess I should just give you your reward. Here, I admire your angling. And this one.
Thank you.
A custom wedding ring, How romantic. I wonder if I should try my hand at crafting up some accessories of my own. How's our response? let's just pick this one.
Huh?
Oh, is that a proposal? Just kidding. Anyway, I should give you your
Well
reward
done.
first. Thanks for taking care of this one. Keep up the good work, but don't push yourselves too hard. And thanks to all that experience, we got to level 9. So that's another 2 skill points we got. So let's see. Let's see. Thomas, are you still in chat? What do I level up on a Dragoon? I actually don't know. Give me some advice. I actually don't know what to be going for here. Two points in line guard? Okay. Do I want to be going for gun mount? Then mana guard? Alright. For Mikhail, you'll get an authorized move to level 5. And then I want you to learn gathering skill. Haruka. Haruka can learn Dark Smoke. And another... yeah, just both levels Dark Smoke. Alright. Jason can keep getting Magi Mastery. And Echo... I'm gonna have you learn Aid Command as an emergency heal. And then... and then Reflexes. Alright. Gotcha, Jamis.
We're counting on you.
With a full pack, we should have a lot to sell. Yeah, there we go. Got a katana, a new cannon, and some armor. Nice. Let's have a look at this cannon. Yeah. I'll get you this.
Deal! What'll it be? Anything else?
And let's see. I'm gonna get these turtle gauntlets for Mikhail.
You wanna equip it here?
Echo, you can get some wooden clogs.
Deal!
Jason can have some studded gloves. And so can Haruka.
Deal!
And we'll upgrade some leather hats.
You wanna equip it here? Deal! You wanna equip it here? Deal.
Okay, there we go. You can also get an Acorn Vest Echo.
You wanna equip it here?
Alright. Well, that took up all of the money that
Anything
we
else?
just got, but
What are you selling?
we've
Anything else?
significantly upgraded our
Leave it to
equipment.
me.
Upgrade this ore scythe a little bit more.
Yes. Job well done. Leave it to me.
Shit. I should have gotten a staff for Haruka. That was a mistake.
Yes. Job well done.
I'll max out this staff for
Yes. Job
Jason.
well done. Yes. Job well done.
So that gives him a lot more TP.
Pleasure doing business.
And let's rest at the
Thank you
inn.
for your patronage. Good night and sleep tight. Hiya.
Rabbit acorns, please wait, dear guests. I almost forgot to pack your breakfasts. That's the most important meal of the day. Which reminds me of an old fairy saying, the early owl beast gets the toxipede. And there's our eggs.
Do you want to save? How can I be of service?
My voice is starting to die a little bit. I am reading too much in this game. I think next week I might have I might ask for guests to come on and help me just read things. Who knows? So there might be times I can give my fucking voice a rest. But I think, because my voice is starting to go, I think that we will take a break for tonight. A little bit of a shorter stream, but, you know, I hope it was fun all the same. So, yeah. Yeah. I'm glad. Yeah. Thank you everyone for coming along, and yeah, I'm really enjoying this. Even if it is like hell on my throat. Yeah. Thank you for coming along. I hope that everyone has a good evening, a good night, a good day, whatever time it is. Yeah.
When life gives you bananas, make banana bread. Or something.
Good advice, Janella. Good advice. Yeah. Take care, everyone. I'll see you all next time. Let's roll out. Or lambing out. That works too. Bye.